Hey everyone. So this week's video is a bit of a progression for spinal extension, following on from the video I did a few weeks ago. We're going to use the foam roller and we're going to look at getting a little bit more range into our back extensors. So we'll start with laying on your belly and the foam roller next to you. Now always when we're going to do some spinal extension, we want to take our time to just sink into the mat. Take some big deep breaths and find everything get heavier. So the rib cage and the pelvis are glued down to the mat, and then a little bit of a lift of the lower belly and lengthening through the lumbar without the pelvis actually popping up. I'm going to take my foam roller and pop it behind my back. Now it can take a couple of tries to get this, so take your time. My palms are facing up and the roller's balancing on my palms. Then I'm going to reach it long and take my forehead down to the mat. A little bit of a warm up through the back of the shoulders to press the roller up to the ceiling and lift it down. There's a long reach happening through my fingers and lifting and lowering. You can do about 5 or 6 of those to warm up in your own time. From there, I'm going to lift and roll an imaginary marble along the floor with my nose. Just until the nose wants to lift. Then I keep lifting, roll my shoulders back, open my chest and float up. The eye line stays down to the floor so that we don't hyperextend our necks. And back down. So the shoulders reach, the palms lift, the head and shoulders float, and then you can keep reaching and lengthening up into a nice extension. Notice that my lower ribs stay connected to the mat as I go. My belly stays lifted and pelvis stays neutral. So about 6 to 8 of those. Then I'm going to bring the roller overhead to loosen up those shoulders because they can get a bit tight from that exercise. So palms facing each other. Just wriggle down a bit so you can see my hands better. And gliding the shoulders up and down. Gliding up to the ears and gliding down like I could put them in my back pockets. Do that for as long as you feel like you need to. And then we'll add a bit more extension here. We'll draw the roller towards us, keeping the elbows straight. And lifting up into extension. Think of lengthening out through the crown of the head. And at the maximum, the eye line comes to your foam roller. And back down. So I draw the roller towards me. Think of putting those shoulder blades into your back pockets. Make sure the belly's engaged. And lengthening up through the crown of the head. And lowering back down, rolling it away. I'll just demonstrate one more. It's such a nice opening for your shoulders. And stretching out your spine, crown to tail. And then all the way back down. When you've been doing a bit of back extension work, just come on up. You can have the knees together or wide, hands reach forward and stretching out the lower back. Stretching all the way through and just breathing into the ribs. And coming all the way up. Hope that you all enjoy those. They're such a nice counteraction for all the work that we do with our shoulders forward and ribs closed. Thanks for watching.